episode 2 of Mr. Sam Man's playthrough of Pokemon Emerald. I'm Amoro.
And I exist, but only in your imagination.
And today we are going to be picking up where we left off in the last episode. We have our trainer here, whose name is Sam Man, with his starter Pokemon Mudkip by the name of Bubbleman, Bubbles for short. And
Bubbles.
Having beaten May, we are now to return back to our hometown, I believe. Yep, there she is waiting for us.
I believe so, yeah.
Sandman, over here, let's hurry home. I don't plan on reading most of the dialogue out, though I will try to at least summarize what's going on. If you want to see a full narration of the game, I will likely be doing that in the near future on my personal channel.
I likely will not, because I do a lot of grinding.
Having said that, I will be playing Pokemon Sapphire, not Pokemon Emerald.
And I will be playing Ruby. For the most part, the stories are the same. A few minor differences here and there. Now then, we're getting the Pokedex, but not the real one. A knockoff from, like, you know, some sweat market overseas.
He made sure to include his daughter's phone number in it.
Ah, right.
Make sure to point out that May goes everywhere with hers.
You know, he's trying really hard to get grandkids.
His daughter's only 10 and he's trying to auction her off to the neighbor.
I mean, technically speaking, we are also only 10.
Well, yeah, but we're the kind of 10 that gets shit done.
Yeah, like the kind of 10 that battles illegal space monsters.
We're gonna battle 2 whole teams of evil and conquer the good guys too while we're at it.
Right? And the whole time we're going to be fighting the good fight with Bubbles. Ah, and you know, along the way, you can't forget, we're going to fight some kindergartners.
So she acknowledges that I am, in fact, my father's child. Which is good, because I was starting to have some doubts after all these years. Then she gives me these shoes that allow me to run. Don't know why I was wearing like sandals or something before that, but
well, you know what they say. I don't, but hopefully you do.
Now we start off with another Wurmple.
Good thing it's not a Nuzlocke. We'd already have like 3 Wurmples.
I meant to switch to Tackle. I just wanted to be able to say we used Mudslap once the first time.
We tried. That's all. We tried, technically.
Bubbleman is now level 8. Anyhow, now that we have worked our way back to the new town, originally there was a guy standing on the west end of town, to the left just above this building, who didn't want us to walk on the path he was in front of because he saw rare Pokemon footprints there. However, now he has cleared the way and realized that in fact he was just a dumbass the whole time.
Well, yeah. Hey look, it's that same guy.
I finished sketching the footprints of a rare Pokemon, but it turns out they were only my own footprints.
Like we said, dumb ass.
Emphasis on both parts.
Mostly both of them, yes.
Now we have our first random trainer battle. You know, someone who we're never going to see again, other than as we run past them with incredibly high level Pokemon going ha 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 ha, and probably flaunting a case full of 8 gym badges.
Luciana, the level 5. Not very useful. Very weak.
Slightly less weak now.
Slightly less. But you know, that's fine. We like pretending other things stand a chance. We say after getting our ass handed to us by May and Rodrigo.
Yeah, but that was only the first time.
Yeah. And then we kicked ass. Literally and figuratively.
Let's see, team members that we're getting for sure is Bagon, who will be for quite a while, Trapinch, who will be for a fair little bit. We need to select our second team member at least somewhat soon, though.
The idea of a temporary masquerade still crosses my mind. That would be temporary.
Yeah, I want to have a second fighter that we'll be holding on to for a while, though.
Let's go all the way until Aeron with only one Pokemon total. We're going to be killing so many things. So many things. In all seriousness, I have no idea what a good second Pokemon would be.
I do feel we should get something that knows Fly, however, towards the end of the game we will have that in our Legendary. And between Aeron, our Legendary, our Starter, our Pseudo-Legendary, and our Desert Pokemon, that makes 5, so we have room for one more. And as I've said before, you are welcome comment section to suggest Pokemon you would like to see us use, and we will happily pick them up, because we aren't super attached to our plans.
For now, why don't we go with Taillow?
Taillow would be fine as a temporary 6th member at least, and we'll also be able to get it pretty soon. Well, that sounds like a good plan.
And it'll be a flyer before we get Rayquaza.
Indeed.
Cricket noise, cricket noise.
Sorry about that. This is the 7th half-hour video in a row that we've recorded tonight, so I have a glass of water on hand to help keep my voice nice and, you know, silky smooth.
And I have less brain than I normally do, which isn't saying a whole lot. I mean, honestly, I can barely talk.
Okay, this is 7, we intend to have 14 to record up the week. We could stop after this video and save the rest for tomorrow.
I mean, we could. I have no counter argument. But I'll pretend like I do.
And for anyone who wants to watch more of one of the two of us at least, on my personal channel, I am doing my first solo Let's Play there, which is Mega Man Battle Network 1. As of recording this, I have one video up, but I'm hoping to have more by the time this video is uploaded. Because unlike what we're doing here, I don't have a line of videos ready to go on my main channel just yet. I plan on taking the time to record a few more over the next couple days though. I also should have a Elgato coming in the near future to record other consoles, of which I have many, so I can expand what kind of games I record from the beginning.
And I currently have nothing set for my personal channel yet, but that can change very quickly. Normally I would be streaming, but, well, Wi-Fi at my apartment kind of isn't that great right now, so I kind of have to say no to streaming at the moment, which is very unfortunate with the amount of fun games that I've gained access to over the last couple of weeks. Being said, Bubble Man is, well, proving why he's a good choice. Surprising me.
Once the Elgato is here in the near future, I may begin streaming Overwatch from my Nintendo Switch, which is one of my most common games I'll play in my downtime. So you may be able to look forward to that, and if I do begin doing that, you can look for a link to my Twitch in the video descriptions. However, I don't have plans to begin streaming many other things as of yet, though that could always change.
I will likely continue to tackle my usual things of Overwatch and Rainbow Six and Rogue Company. Aside from the three of those, I really don't have many things that are stream worthy at the moment.
If you would like to keep up with us and updates to our channels, we will have links to our Twitter pages as well as our personal channels in the description. And you are also encouraged to subscribe to any of the channels that you're interested in to get notifications on when new uploads arrive. However, we also intend to be following a set schedule and have them ready to go. So it's easier to keep track of in case you don't get those notifications.
Or you can do nothing we've talked about. Choice is yours, really.
You decide! Now we meet our dad. His name is Norman, and he is a jerk.
And he's very normal.
See, we had to wait until we were 10 to be able to go get our first Pokemon. However, our dad is willing to loan a Zigzagoon out to this kid who happens to live near him, so he can go get one right off the bat. Why he didn't do that for us, I'll never know.
I don't know. But I'd rather not start with a Zigzagoon. I'd rather not Zigzagoon.
Now the game completely takes control. I'm not touching the controls at all, as we follow the kid next door, Wally, into the grass.
To watch him start his journey of being the ultimate Pokemon Master, catching this level 5 Ralts.
Which is also an extremely rare Pokemon to find in this grass.
Made even more fun by the fact that not only is it an extremely rare Pokemon, but until it turns to, I believe, level 16, it only knows that one move, Growl. Nothing else.
Now, conveniently, this serves not just as an introduction to the catching system, but the origins to one of our rivals for the rest of the game. It's one of the better catching tutorials that the Pokemon series has given us.
Honestly, I believe it to be the best.
I agree. Because again, I am not touching the controls. This is all automated.
Honestly, I kind of wish they would have made catching tutorials optional. However, you know,
very true. After 20 years of playing the franchise, it can get a little stale to have to watch the same kind of tutorial.
Yeah. Being said, it's fine, because this one is actually pretty interesting, because you get to see Wally as a character as he starts to develop. Just in general, he starts out as a weak,
sickly kid,
very shy, afraid of his own shadow practically, and he goes into being, honestly, one of the best rivals in Pokemon in general. For a while, anyway.
Okay, now that we have spoken to our dad, we are done in this town because he doesn't want to face us yet. Next, we have the mysterious sunglasses man, Scott.
Never trust a Scott.
Especially not a shady guy who waits till you're not around your dad to talk to you and wears sunglasses.
And talks about how your clothes aren't dirty.
Especially if he talks about being a talent scout.
Oh yeah, that just screams like D-list porn.
Maximum. I hate getting in the way of these running trainers, so I'm not the best at aiming it.
Not to mention the fact that they're annoying as it is. Because for some reason, they seem to be able to run at constant speed all the time, even when turning. Whereas you lose control very easily if you're running and trying to turn at the same time.
Which makes a certain tower not the best place to be.
Yeah, we're gonna be there anyway.
Yep. And we'll do it on bike.
Level 11. We're getting there.
Quite fast, too.
We'll be level 100 eventually, right?
Just maybe not in the
Right.
recordings.
Right. So yeah, all in all, I believe that when it comes to Pokemon, we've got a fairly decent understanding of what each other typically likes and what our battle strategies are. Me personally, I believe my most famous strategy that I've used so far, famous in air quotes of course, is either Smeargle or Bisharp. One of those is my most well-known amongst people who actively play Pokemon with me or around me or listen to me talk about it. And I feel like the most well-known for you is simply here is big grass-type Pokemon, you will not pass it.
Torterra, use Earthquake.
And if it's not Torterra, it's here is other big grass-type Pokemon, you will not pass it.
Decidueye, Leaf Blade.
And then there's Venusaur.
Yeah, we're not quite sure what he does, but yeah, anyway, that's the head count. No matter how many years you play it, it never gets more fun to beat down a Magikarp.
I don't know, I feel like it gets more fun to beat down a Magikarp when you turn it into sushi. Bisharp is great.
Here we have the cottage of one Mr. Briny, though it's currently unoccupied.
I would like to point out that people are always talking about how teens these days are just quote-unquote edgelords, but no one will ever be more of an edgelord than a Bisharp. Pega Berries, that'll be good against poison, which I don't think we're going to face too much of throughout the main story.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go find a Roselia.
Alright, fair point. Very fair, actually.
Yep, that'll be happening a good bit once we get towards Mauville City.
Honestly speaking, Roselia is a good Pokemon.
I'm not a big fan of it until Roserade becomes a thing.
I suppose that's fair.
Bubble Man is now level 12.
I can honestly say the same thing of Ralts and Corellia, though. I'm not a big fan until Gallade becomes a thing.
I hate Gallade.
I know you do. I, on the other hand, do not. I do have a penchant for using fighting types and things that like to have high crit ratio.
Oh yeah, I use plenty of high crit ratio and I use plenty of fighting types. I just don't like Gallade because Gardevoir is great on its own, and I feel like Gallade strays from the design that the pre-evolutions have going for them.
Yeah. I can't say you're wrong. But you're wrong. Look at it this way. Mega Gallade is literally Seto Kaiba.
That's not helping your argument. Ha ha! Here we have a Tailo.
And it's already level 6, which is... Well, no, I guess for this area that'd be about average, wouldn't it?
Yep, now let's just hope I don't kill it.
I was hoping that would be slightly high for this area. That Growl is gonna help us not kill it, though. I very much want to name this Harvey Birdman.
Yeah, I don't think that'll fit though.
I don't think it will. But we can still name it Harvey. But I have one question for you. Harvey Dent. Can we trust him?
Because you just referenced the Batman videos on College Humor's channel, I'm naming it Harvey Face.
Now we just need to find something to name Scary Face.
Salamence.
I was gonna say Explode, but okay.
Trainer with level 3 Wurmple, eh?
Let's get a Tropius and name it Helicopter. I feel like these jokes are going over a lot of people's heads, but that's fine.
Hopefully at least one person out there who decides to listen to this will get these jokes.
And if they don't, that's fine. We told them where to find them. We're not sponsored by College Humor, by the way. We just very much enjoy them.
That being said, it would be nice to be paid by someone to do this.
It would be awesome. I don't think that'll be happening for a while, though.
As I'm sure you can tell, we can definitely do with a much better microphone.
Yeah. We're not in the best of places right now for buying new stuff, but for having fun, we're doing great.
Harvey Face is now level 7. And we can finally get rid of that annoying low health ding. Which I'm sorry, viewers, that you had to put up with that as I did. Eric's here doesn't have a headset on, so he can't actually hear the in-game sounds.
I normally play without sound, too. Now then, since Harvey Face is doing so well... Oh.
A Silcoon. Let's kill it.
With not fire. That's what we should use. Let's get an Ariados. For anyone who doesn't know, which is everyone, one of the two of us is incredibly afraid of spiders.
I'll let you piece together who that is, though.
Let's use an Ariados.
Let's use a Shroomish.
Hey look, it's Tingle.
Tingle Tingle Kulu. Ooh, is that a Shroomish?
And there's Douchehead. Team Aqua.
And here we have Nameless Grunt number 1.
Out of 1,000, and we're going to absolutely murder us to faces. How? Increase his own stats.
Now, because I know how this is going to go if I don't, I'm going to switch to Bubble Man, so Harvey Face can get some of this experience.
Ah, Harvey Face. We know you well. You know, honestly, I expected one of those to miss with the whole sand attack and everything.
Yeah.
But, no, it worked pretty well.
Harvey
Now we
Face
have
now
quick
knows
attack.
quick attack.
Priority moves are always useful. Except when they're not. I have suddenly been hit with the Tireds. I have hit you with the Tireds as well.
Yeah, and they hit hard.
And they do. I'm yawning. I'm making you yawn. The people will yawn. Maybe.
Yawn, viewers, yawn.
Yawn Valentine.
Hey, look at
He's
Shroomish.
Huh. Who would have thunk it? honestly speaking, that's another Pokemon that's not bad once it evolves.
Especially as a grass fighting type.
Yeah.
Because I can't resist it, I'm going to use the Great Ball from the Shroomish fan to catch a Shroomish right after he leaves.
Yeah.
I do that almost every time I play these games, just because I think of it as a great joke. I'm just glad I didn't, have to waste time to do it, because...
we forgot. Or, we didn't name the...
I don't plan on using it on the team.
I mean, that's fair.
That being said...
Okay.
Yeah, have to keep my arm out pretty straight to reach that end of the keyboard.
Yeah, I understand. Other people won't. But I understand. No, Harvey Face. It was Scary Face.
Who should we send out? Bubbleman?
It was Scary Face all along. Sorry, it was Agatha all along. You whistling it like that made me want to watch the Andy Griffith Show. Now I really want to watch it.
We need to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I believe it, the third episode should be out tomorrow.
I need to start it.
We do too.
Long drawn out sigh. Sorry. I got this. Nah. Trust me, I got this. Don't get me started on the Circle of Life. I still cried on the Lion King.
Okay, now we've made it out of the forest.
Bullet Seed.
Talk to this trainer here, and he should give you TM9, which is for Bullet Seed. You also have the option to grab these berries, so I'm going to ignore them at the moment. I am, however, going to grab this item in this Pokeball right here.
A Potion.
And I'm also, though I can't really take advantage of it during this playthrough, going to come in here and speak to... I think it might be this one. Sandman, nice name. Would you like to learn more? Yeah.
It's honestly incredibly unfortunate that the emulator has it set so that the Blood Clef is dead.
There. Now we have the Whalmer Pale.
Since our battery is counted as dead, we can't grow berries. And
Because time will not pass.
yeah.
However, normally, whenever you plant berries in the soil that you dig them up from, it takes, I believe, a day, maybe more, to grow. But you can water it to aid in the process. Using that watering pail.
And berries are incredibly useful, which makes it very upsetting that we can't grow them.
Anyhow, over the course of this series of Pokemon Emerald, one goal we have is to catch every possible legendary Pokemon in the game. We will look into using cheat codes to get the events that are no longer available and wouldn't be available for it on the emulator regardless. But aside from that, that would include Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Registeel, Regice, Regirock, Latios/Latios.
Once we add in the events, that would be Deoxys and Jirachi.
As well as a bunch of the older legendary Pokemon.
Yep. All in all, we plan on doing as much as we can, as legitimate as we can. But events that aren't available anymore, emulator or not.
So we have to work around that.
Troosh.
Anyhow, we have just crossed the 30-minute mark. So, I believe after this battle, I was hoping to make it to the next town first, but I don't want to push it too long. So I believe that will be it for this episode. We'll have to make it to the next town next time. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Stay safe and have a wonderful night.
Don't let anyone take your souls.